Hi there. Today we are just going to cover the basics of making a fully bookable product for potential customers that you can sell across the distribution channels you're already on. So to get started from our experience page, what we want to do is go over to the right-hand side and click Create Experience. So this experience will be a family-friendly hiking tour. So we're going to keep it as a tour and activity. You have the option to have an attraction, events. You can even create a private experience. However, we're going to keep this open to everyone. So many of these menus on the side here are very self-explanatory. Photos, videos, inclusions, exclusions are exactly what they sound like. What's included on the tour, what's not. What is important is this ticketing section here. So we have options to have one ticket per participant, or we can just have one ticket go to the main person who books your tour. So let's say 7 people, a group of 7 people book your tour. Either you could have all 7 people get a ticket or just one per booking get the ticket. So right now we'll just have one ticket per booking. Now for extras, extras are a great way to have additional services, upgradable product features, or extras that people can purchase like souvenirs. For this example, what I'm going to make is purchasable hiking boots for the tour. So if someone doesn't have one, they can buy them. And we'll make this maximum by participant. So if 10 people are coming on the tour, 10 people can buy a pair of hiking boots. So save and continue. Now we will go to the meeting and pickup. So how do customers get there? So we're going to keep it just meet on location. You have the option to have pickup only, or you can do both. Now we need to actually add a meeting point for our customers. So we'll just call this starting point of tour. Now drop-off service, because we're doing a meeting point, we're not going to enable drop-off services, but when we do toggle that button on, you see that customers can enter a custom location. You can use the same place if you're offering pickup. So you pick the person up and drop them off at the same place. Now we're in the availability section. So our customers are going to select a date and a time. So they're going to select, for example, Saturday at 9 a.m. is the tour that they're going to want. Booking cutoff, we'll do 30 minutes prior. However, I do recommend that you try and get your booking cutoff as close to the start time as possible. We have a limited number of people on our tour. Free sale is if you have the capacity to take up to 1 million people, you could. And on request is manual bookings. Keep in mind with on request products, we can't connect those on request products to Viator, or Expedia, or Get Your Guide. So right now we'll just have a limited number of people. Now my start times, this tour is going to have 2 options. We're going to have 3 options actually, excuse me. We're going to have at 9 a.m., a 4 p.m., then we're going to have just a seasonal summer 8 p.m. hiking tour. Now this seasonal time, it's for the summer, days are longer, it's warmer, people have more time to be outside, so we're going to have this offering that's only going to be available for a very specific length of time. So now we have our 3 start times. Now, opening hours really is only going to apply if you have, like a brick and mortar location where customers can actually come in, meet you, shake your hand, purchase a tour from you. For this example, we don't have opening hours. We don't really have a physical location, so we're going to skip this. So now the availability calendar. You notice here we have 2 views that we can look at. We have the weekly, and then we also have the monthly. So for now, we'll stay in the monthly, and we'll add availability here. So right now, I only want this availability to affect the 9 and the 4 p.m. start time because it's going to repeat weekly on selected days till the end of the year, so December 31st. Now, if I wanted all start times to have the same availability, I could just leave them all blank. So we see that here. Great. Now, the 8 p.m. start time. Now, as I had said, this is seasonal availability. It's really only for the summer. So from this drop-down menu, what we're going to do is we are going to select happens between selected dates. And we're going to do today's date till the end of August. Now we see that 8 p.m. start time here. We see it in August as well, but not September. All right. And if you want to look at these availability rules, make changes to them, you can just go to view availability and you have editing options right here and here. So now to the pricing categories. Now pricing categories are just a way to offer different purchasable categories of your product. You could have adults, teenagers, children, seniors. Really the options are pretty unlimited. Now these are created centrally in the platform, so you would want to go to pricing categories if you want to create others. Right now your account is just going to default with adults, children, and teenager. Now rates are just tour options. So let's say you have um, a premium option and then just a standard option. You can actually add a rate right there and create that. For this example though, we're just going to keep the one tour option, the standard rate. But what we do need to do is attach our hiking boot extra that I had previously made. So hiking boots, it is optional. People are allowed to bring their own if they'd like. It's not included in the price and it's priced per person. Now, the commission and rates is a little bit more of an advanced aspect of product building. Commission groups allow different commission percentages to go to resellers depending on relationships, quantities. Won't dive too deeply into this, so we'll just keep moving on. Now, the price catalog, let's actually input our prices. So the adult tour will be $50 and $20 for a pair of hiking boots. And now notice that we've actually can activate this product because we've hit the few factors we need to create a fully bookable product. However, before we activate, we still need to do a few things. So booking contact information. This is very important. So first, last, email and phone number. I would always ask for it, and then I would make the email or the phone number required. Feel free to make both required, but it's very important that you at least require one form of contact for customers. Booking questions. This can be a great way to try and find out additional information about your customers in regards to your tour. This could be allergy related, how they hear about you. The options are pretty limitless in the questions you want to ask. So for this example, what we will do is, how did you find us? We'll make the answer required, and we'll do just a single short text. Now this is just to help further explain the question. So I want to know how customers heard about my tour. Did they hear about it through word of mouth, through the internet, such as that? So, and then this is only going to ask this question once per booking. Now you have a lot of options to have a booking question attached to an extra or to certain pricing categories, but for now we'll keep it simple and just ask this question once for every booking. All right. Then we do have this new feature to Bokun called resource management, and this feature allows you to create a resource like a language guide, drivers, vehicles for each tour. And what you can do is you can create a resource and you can just add the resource right here. So it's a nice little feature and a great way to really keep your business organized and run your day-to-day operations more efficiently. But for now, we'll save and continue. And that is really the basics of building a product, and now we can activate it. And now that it's activated, what we want to do is we just want to preview real quick to just see how this booking process would look for a customer. So customer comes through, selects their dates, and then we can just preview. So now we see that we have a customer. So what we want to do is we just want to preview real quick to just see how this booking process would look for a customer. So customer comes through, selects their dates, and then we can just preview. Notice that we have all our options here. If we go to September, now we only have the 2 times. Choose 3 adults, and they'll get hiking boots, but only one of them needs boots. So great, it looks good. So we've built a product and we're ready to offer it to customers. As always, if you have any more questions, our help desk is always a great resource, and we also have our customer support, which you can reach out to. Thanks for watching.